Can you tell me how you first got into broadcast journalism?
I got some very good advice from a guy called John Inverdale, who is a BBC sports presenter. I used to know him from a rugby club I was at, and he said to me, if you want to do anything that I do, do a postgrad diploma in broadcast journalism and then start freelancing in local radio.
Can you tell us what the best thing is about being a journalist?
Just the variation, just the people you meet. I think I had some good advice early on that you should never lose any kind of empathy in terms of the people you speak to. So there's been times where I've knocked on a woman's door the morning after her son was stabbed to death at a party. It was quite early on, and then other times you could be interviewing Steve Carell ahead of his latest film at a press junket. And it's that varied. You can be at a breaking story where there's a gunman on the loose. It's that kind of variation. The people you speak to, and the sort of gradual climax of having to sort of capture that and deliver it in the best way possible. You never get it right every time, and it's just about going along with that and trying to get better.
What advice would you give to anybody starting out in journalism?
Prepare yourself for a tricky road to start with. I think it's not going to be easy. You're not just going to fall into a job or a contract with everything that comes with it. You're going to have to bust your ass, to be frank, to market yourself and think about why someone would have you. It doesn't harm to have story ideas up your sleeve and just show a real enthusiasm for news, current affairs, and it's probably good to have a niche. If you really are passionate about football or cricket or anything like that, follow those interests, read things, and just demonstrate knowledge, and then that'll come across. And editors and news teams alike will want to invest in you. Saying that, it's good to have something else as well. I think I've learned the last 3 years, I've thrown everything in to get my career up and running and taken a few gambles on the way. And I feel tired just talking about it. I think if I did it again, I probably would have just had a bit more of a life balance, which I'm only just bringing in now, actually.
Just very briefly, what's the best thing about being a journalist?
It makes me more interesting. I think I'm an interesting person. I'm better at pub quizzes, and I've got a lot more to talk about.
Brilliant, James. Thank you very much.
Thank you.